Welcome and thank you for coming, everyone. The purpose of this meeting is to hear from you without the encumbrance of how many minutes or whatever anybody, and just have a relaxed conversation about what to do here. The bond question that was passed in 2014, I don't remember the exact language, but essentially said that Halliwell was to be demolished or secured. Thus far, the security consists of cameras that have been installed about that log their video to a computer here on the site. It's been helpful to us with a few occasions of vandalism that have taken place. But that's the extent of what has happened. As you can see, the school department has left. I don't know how much background we need, but the amount of money needed to demolish this facility is not in our hands at present. The bond monies have been utilized in, I think, good ways for anyone that has seen the addition to NICS and or the work that's been done with the labs at the science lab at the high school and the soon done renovation of the locker rooms at the high school. There will be some money still left to manage this facility. The expectation is that it'll be far short of the ability to be able to demolish all of the buildings. So we have a question as to what to do. Frankly, that's all I really, I defer to any of the council people if I want to offer something in the way of introduction. I have my own perspective. I think I've made that known in some venues. What I think really doesn't matter today. It's in anything.
We agree with that.
Yeah. It's really what you think. That we want to hear the idea that maybe hasn't been put on the table yet. That could be the best idea. That hasn't been voiced about what to do with this. And again, back to the idea of a relaxed conversation. We don't expect to come to a conclusion today. The conclusion will come in the way of an action by the town council at some point in the future. This is really just here to listen. We've got our town clerk here ready to make notes on any idea that gets thrown out. And I think the most important thing is to just, whatever the idea is, there are no dumb ones. There are no stupid ideas. We need to hear every idea because that idea may spark somebody else's thought about, hey, wait, you're onto something. So we're here to hear from you. So that's all I have to say. We have a scribe. Lillian will try to record a synopsis of any ideas and try to keep them as brief as possible or summarize them into what you think, but it's up to you. Have at it.
May I say something, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, I'm looking out. I see parents here that were once children here. I say Miss Roberts, her time here, and Cabral, and so many of Nagels. They volunteered. It was a home away from home for teachers as well. The things that top teachers painted their own room. Fixed things themselves because we had pride in what we did. And whatever you couldn't provide, we went out and got it. This was done 2 years after I retired. And needless to say, if you saw Tim McMullen's bench, that was brought to my attention with Captain Dibola Fire Department. It will be moved, and it will be not going to the elementary because he was a 6th grade teacher, and it should be at the middle school. That will be done earlier. We'll ask staff to decide where they want, and he will be rededicated because he was a man that was committed to the school and died very young. What do I want? I want something that continues to honor Dr. Halliwell, who was my pediatrician. Yes, and that, it's the other way around. This, I feel, because of where it's located, would be a wonderful, and we all have to agree, as a community center. We need a new library. We need a new police station. We need someone for seniors. There's camaraderie. And you know, we're not going to come here and just make stuffed animals. There's things that we can share, trips, everything that would be enlightening, different classes. We would like to continue, and some may be widowed, alone, and the playground should be left that way. It should be utilized by the town. Money is always a problem. But where this will, things can be done. I remember when that addition to put the cafeteria tables, because this was a cafetorium, you ate in it, you played sports in it, you lined up in it. Let me tell you, did everything right here. They made that. Maybe we can start saying, what can we do as a town, as a unit? As I looked around, I'm going to tell you, I was a little disappointed in the way they left something that it should have been done differently. And I'm going to ask questions. For myself, and maybe I can share it with you. Many kids love the school. Best deals to slide down in the winter, trust me. I had 24 flying saucers, good all week on Fridays. Not one child ever got hurt. We had a system, Mr. Brady and myself. We have to utilize this place. Land at a premium in our town for what we want to do. And if any of you have ideas, I'm in the book on Patrick O'Hara. We have to do, and I every time I open this with Mr. Badman, we did Thanksgiving dinners, and his mother always volunteered to bring potatoes. Now everybody had that 2 potatoes, so she'd end up with a pot of potatoes, bring it home, mash them, and then bring them back the next day. Our town's special, you all know that. And now they say when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And we have to do something. You don't have to agree with me, but before this year is ever sold, there's going to have to untie me from that time. It is, it was first new elementary, and those who went to the high school before that was built, you could go to any other school, you were bused, you know, right? Classical, you name it. LaSalle, whatever you want, it was on there down there. Now we have to start taking pride within and try to work. And again, you know it won't be done overnight because of funding. But I see so many coming here this morning. And I can't even go to the building floor to look into it. My parents muralized that classroom that one whole summer. Students are now, one's a doctor, another one's a lawyer, was here putting 4 coats of primer so that we could start drawing and painting. And then we looked at everything else, we decided the fathers fixed the windows, and after that we made screens, and after that the generosity of the people in this town was overwhelming. So I want you to go home today, and like a teacher, this is the homework. Think of what you want. Bring it forth, and we'll get together, and this hearing will be utilized. Thank you.
Kind of to dovetail into what I was saying, we're here looking for ideas. There are some things that may be really obvious. There are some things that nobody in here thought of except for one person. That's what we want to hear. We're looking for ideas. There's no bad ideas. There's no bad suggestions. We're not making any decisions. There'll be no decision made for months at least. I can tell you, well, it's not a decision to be made because we own it. This land isn't for sale. This site is far bigger than I think almost anyone in this room realizes, the extent of where it goes. It goes into the woods, it goes almost to School Street, it goes down toward the village gate, and it goes up this way. There's a lot of land there. It has municipal water, it has municipal sewer, so to think that we're looking to sell this land, I think take that off the table. don't even consider it. This piece of land is far more valuable to the town for a number of reasons, whether it be to build another school there someday, or for whatever reason. So, take that off the table. We want to hear what the ideas are, to reuse potentially what's here, the buildings that are here, the pies that are here for new uses, or even if we have to take them down for what could be on this site. That's what we're here to listen to. We want to hear your ideas. It doesn't matter, like Gary said, it doesn't matter really what we have an idea. We want to hear what your ideas are. We're looking for new ideas. We're looking for people thinking maybe outside the box of different ideas. That's the point of this meeting tonight, today. And so we'll try to keep it loose, not being anything really formal, so you don't even have to state your name, who you are. We're just looking for ideas. Is anyone else that?
Yeah. Terrence, you want to go?
No, I'm all set. I'm waiting to hear what everyone has to say.
Yeah, so I just want to add a little something. I think we're pretty much in agreement that this property should have to be sold. We have some opportunities there for senior centers, community centers. There's a lot that can be done there. But you need to think about the approach to this building, this complex. It's ideal. Right now, it has traffic control measures out there when you come in. There's turning lanes, line of sight. This is a perfect location. You could not replicate this any place in town. There are some challenges as I walk around through the buildings. There's still asbestos there. And going back to when I was the town planner, shut down a project that was being done because it was soaring into asbestos. So asbestos will be a question. It can be abated. People with the proper materials and protection can come in and do it. To lose this property, I like everybody else, I would fight for the death. We should never sell this property. And just think about what it's got, all the good things it has going for it. The location. Again, I want to go back just to be redundant here. The traffic approach and the right, traffic calming measures that are out there, super place. And I can remember coaching basketball on there, so who knows what we can do with it. This is a wonderful opportunity. But to echo what my colleagues have said, it's going to come from you, not us. We serve you, so tell us what you want to do with this, and hopefully we can put it in the budget. Maybe slow. We may demo some buildings. It may take some time to do it. Maybe we just don't want to use the bond word. Let's not lose this opportunity. Let's keep it in town control. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly speak, as all of my colleagues up here said as well. Given the size of the land, and I'm sure there's some passive recreation that we can do, or, some type of recreation as well. But I'm really here to kind of see what you guys all have to say and keep my ideas open.
So who wants to be the first one? Mrs. T.
I'm shy, but I'll try to go. I'm Linda Tebow, 83 St. Paul Street in North Smithfield, lifelong resident of this town, as were my mom and dad and my children. Just to tell you about my connection to the schools here, Mom and Dad went to the Slatersville School on School Street. It was built in 1880, and Mom, to the day she died at 98, through the day that they tore it down. It was a wonderful school. Kendall Dean was built in 1939. My brother's,
1936.
36, I was close. My brother, sister, and I went there, and then this wonderful Halliwell School where my children came to school here. Actually, my sister came here as well. I was the last 8th grade out of Kendall Dean School. So I just wrote a couple of things down. But as a lifelong resident of North Smithfield, I'm a self-proclaimed vintage RN, 76 years old. Since 2009, I've been working with seniors in all of Northern Rhode Island. But today I'm here as a resident of North Smithfield and to be a senior advocate for the seniors in this town. Through the years, I've been working with seniors and folks with disabilities in all of Northern Rhode Island. I often hear the question, why don't we have a senior center? And I have to say, Paul, remember? We had it on the ballot one year, way back when. I don't remember the year, but it got voted down. So when this opportunity came, this wonderful site, Halliwell, it's a beautiful site, and I'm glad we'll never sell it, because it is a gorgeous site. I thought that I would come here because North Smithfield has a very high population of seniors. Out of all of our total, it was only 10,000 something when I was in public office. Now it's 12,000 and change that we have here. 14.6% of the people in Smithfield are 70 and above, and it's that young lady that. If we looked at 65, it's even more. So it's, you know, it's a group that we should be paying attention to, but yet it's the group that very few dollars are spent. We do not spend money on our senior population, very little. So that's why I decided I would come here today to propose, and I heard it said by Paul, that this be called the Halliwell Center. Keeping the name to honor a very wonderful doctor that lost his life in the fight for polio, and I do remember getting the Salk vaccine at 10 of the crying. But we got it. Anyways, but I would like to see the focus on seniors. I really would like to see the focus on seniors, because as a vintage nurse dealing with seniors throughout the years, I've seen the positive impact on preventing and controlling chronic diseases through the programming and education and all that goes on in the senior centers. So, and I can tell you that I would, you know, and that's 55 and above, by the way. We have Laurel Woods, that's a 55 and above community. We have Silver Pines, where we have a lot of seniors. We have 4 senior housing. We have Colonial Village, we have Deerfield Commons, we have Gatewood and the Meadows. All of these places are places where the seniors live, affordable housing. And so it's important that we do something for the seniors in this town. So the thing is that, and my husband said, give her an opportunity and she'll talk forever. But anyway, so I grew up in this town, as in Peter. And you know, in those days, we didn't have a high school. We didn't have a high school. We got a little ribbing about that. They called us the farmers, and why don't we have a high school? So I was the last 8th grade out of Kendall, and we went to whatever school we chose. Whatever school we chose. And now I'm 76 years old.
76 young.
76 years young, and I live in a town with no senior center. And you know where our seniors go? Because they do go to senior centers. They go to Lincoln.
Yeah.
They go to the Woonsocket Senior Center, by the Droves, I might add. They go to Gloucester Senior Center, and they go to Millville. So they go out of town. There are a few exercise classes that are offered at Scouters Hall, and Gary has, I was very pleased that you got the grant for transportation for the seniors, so that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. But it's kind of sad. And you know, it's been said that the presence or absence of a senior center speaks volumes about a town, just as no high school spoke volumes in my day about a town, that, you know, it wasn't important enough to have that. So that's kind of really an important thing. And I was recently at an event with Cassine Yarn, who's the Director of Veterans Affairs, and he said, if you want to know how your veterans are doing, look to the senior centers. Well, our veterans are meeting at Scouters Hall because the VFW Code 6342 closed down and they meet there. But that could be something that could happen in a focused senior place. You know, people could have exercise, dance classes, there could be information, there could be social activities, play a little pool, have a, you know, a lot of things can happen in a place that's focused. Not to say that there couldn't be intergenerational events as well. So I hope I've given you something to think about, and thank you for listening.
What I've got gathered so far, just for the board, just so other people think, passive recreation, don't sell, senior center, veteran center, those are the primary comments that I've heard so far. Just to, try to keep track.
The woman in the back.
So I was kind of surprised how the condition of the school, especially my daughter left last year. And I'm not a long townie, I've been here for 12 years. I do agree with some senior activities. My father's a widow, I think that really helps the elderly. But I think we need a lot of money, and I think the more multi-purpose this can become, families are more interested in approving, seniors are more interested. I did take the Citizens Police Academy. That, our police department is terrible, so we all benefit from our first responders. I think that would be a very important part of this. And then I think more of a community building where you can have kids' activities, you can have senior activities, Zumbas, whatever. And I think that would have to be figured out what that building is. I know Lincoln has a lot of facilities that even have a pool that families can go to. That's probably more money, but the more you do for both sides, the seniors, the families, people coming into town, I think the funding will be a little easier. They do it right the first time, and it's going to be a great property for everyone in town to use.
Can I ask you to clarify one statement that you just made? You said the police department is terrible.
Just that
You mean the police department? You mean the police station facility?
Thank you.
I knew what she meant, but I think we needed to clarify that.
The police academy, the assistant academy, I had no idea.
You're talking about their facilities.
Their facility, they're sharing desks downstairs, but it's just that place is old, and for what they do for our town, they deserve much better than what they
I
have.
knew what you meant, but I wanted
Thank you.
But our police department is great.
to clarify. Who else? Mr. Name.
Thank you. Thanks for hosting this today. I think it's awesome. I got to tell you, I'm a little disappointed that there's not more room this year.
We have kids.
What's that? We have kids. I understand. But I also understand that if we're going to move forward as a town, we have to look at all aspects of it. I don't know. I mean, I know you said no bond. I don't know how you're going to do what you could do here without the possibility of looking at a bond to see what it's going to take.
Phil, I said I don't want to use the B bond word.
Okay, well, I'll use the D bond word. So my own opinion is that this is